ของขวัญที่ดีที่สุดอย่างหนึ่งที่เราให้กับตัวเองได้นะครับก็คือโอกาสดีๆมาฝึกงานกับคำดีๆกันไหม KND Intern Gen 12 เปิดรับสมัครแล้วทั้งหมด3ตำแหน่งนะครับ Content Creator Presenter 2 คนนะครับอันนี้สำหรับคนที่อยากเดินสายพิธีกรอยากอยู่หน้ากล้องนะครับกับ Content Creator Creative ครับ1ตำแหน่งเน้นงานเบื้องหลังสร้างสรรค์รายการนะครับ Research ทำสคริปต์เหมาะสำหรับคนที่อยากเดินสาย Creative หรือว่า Producer ครับแต่ทั้งหมดก็จะได้เป็นส่วนหนึ่งของทุกกิจกรรมของคำนี้ดีไม่ว่าจะเป็นไลฟ์หรือว่าอีเวนต์นอกสถานที่ด้วยถ้าคุณชอบภาษาอังกฤษแล้วสามารถใช้ได้อย่างคล่องแคล่วนะครับแล้วก็อยากพัฒนาความสามารถเพื่อเข้าสู่วงการสื่อ Do yourself a favor apply for this internship now and join us ถ้าอยากสมัครเป็นเด็กฝึกหน้ากล้อง Content Creator Presenter นะครับให้ทำคลิปแนะนำตัวความยาวรวมกันไม่เกิน3นาที 1. แนะนำตัวเองเป็นภาษาอังกฤษ1นาทีครับ 2. Talk about your proudest project that you have done What were the challenges How did you overcome it What did you learn ตรงนี้เล่าอีก1นาทีครับ 3. นำเสนอ Word of the Day ในแบบของคุณเองตรงนี้ก็อีก1นาทีแต่ถ้าเกิดอยากสมัครเป็นเด็กฝึกแบบ Content Creator Creative นะครับทำคลิปแนะนำตัวเช่นเดียวกัน3นาที 1. แนะนำตัวเองเป็นภาษาอังกฤษ1นาทีครับ 2. ตรงนี้เล่าเป็นภาษาอะไรก็ได้นะครับให้นำเสนอรายการที่คุณอยากจะให้คำนี้ดีทำเล่ามาเลยครับว่าแรงบันดาลใจคืออะไรทำไมเราต้องทำรายการนี้คิดว่าใครจะเป็นกลุ่มคนดูเป้าหมายทำยังไงให้รายการมันโดดเด่นหรือว่าเป็นที่น่าจดจำเล่ามาเลย 3. ครับคำนี้ดีของคุณคือคำว่าอะไรขอไทย1อังกฤษ1 2ข้อหลังรวมกันไม่เกิน2นาทีนะครับ Be creative be original and be interesting you know ส่งคลิปมาพร้อมกับเรซูเม่นะครับรูปถ่ายปัจจุบันที่ชัดเจนแนบลิงก์โซเชียลมีเดียมาทั้งหมดหรือว่ามีคอนเทนต์ที่ทำเองอยู่ที่ channel ไหนช่องไหนแพลตฟอร์มไหนแนบมาด้วยให้หมดเลยครับเปิดรับสมัครตั้งแต่วันนี้ไปจนถึงอาทิตย์ที่14มกราคม2024ครับประกาศผลผู้ผ่านเข้ารอบสัมภาษณ์วันพุธที่17มกราคมเริ่มฝึกงานตั้งแต่1กุมภาพันธ์ไปจนถึง30เมษายน2024นะครับ alright get moving go I'll be waiting คำนี้ดี featuring วันนี้มาแบบรวมฮิตให้ดูให้ฟังกันยาวๆครับสิ่งหนึ่งที่เราจะถามกับแขกรับเชิญของเราเป็นประจำเลยก็คือว่า what is your favorite word or words คำนี้ดีของคุณคือคำว่าอะไรแต่ถึงจะไม่ได้ถามคำถามนี้ตรงๆนะครับแต่ก็จะมีคำดีๆเด็ดๆหลุดออกมาจากปากแขกรับเชิญของเราเป็นประจำเพราะฉะนั้นวันนี้รวมฮิตคำนี้ดีจากคำนี้ดี featuring ครับ what is your all-time favorite word ever in English
Kintsugi. I know it's not English, it's Japanese.
Right.
But it's being translated in English a couple of times. You know, it's a way of life in Japan that if you speak nowadays in Manhattan or in Copenhagen, people understand what they mean. Kintsugi is pretty much a Japanese art ritual that when something is broken, it gets mended by lacquer and gold powder. I mean, it's such a beautiful word. It's just such a beautiful concept that gives you hope. You know, hope floats, you know, that kind of thing. Whatever is broken can be fixed.
Shit happen.
Shit happens.
Yes.
Okay.
I did say that a lot. If you ask my team or my colleague, I say that almost every day.
Right.
Because when we do work or even in life, things go wrong. Every day things go wrong. And then you cannot really spend too much time thinking about it or obsessed about it. Because shit happen, you know? I mean, I always told my colleague or my people who I work with, if you try your best already and it's not getting there, it's fine. Shit happen. Something go wrong, it's fine. And I think it's very simple word, but I think it's make me feel or make me kind of carry on without regretting too much about what had happened.
Yeah, this pain, actually there's a word for it. Okay, that's called a solastalgia. Solastalgia is a very fancy word that I learned recently. It's actually words that coin up because people who care about nature suffer from this illness. Solastalgia is the pain, anxiety, or depression caused by seeing the environment or the ecosystem become devastated, become destroyed. It's a kind of special kind of pain, and sometimes quite intolerable. Place that you go in when you were young, like there's a beach in Cha'am, where I grew up. The place I have a house there. There's no more there. It's become it's become polluted and high-rise condo everywhere. It's unlike when I was young.
Yeah.
The forest that I used to go bird watching when I was very young, they're gone, become flooded with dams or places, all the special place or lotus pond behind my house now become it's we understand why it happens, but it's also because if we love something so much, you care for them so much,
right.
you can't escape this pain, but you have to be positive all the time and see that otherwise you wouldn't survive.
It's a horrible kind of pain, but maybe we need this kind of pain because if more people experience this kind of pain, it means more people care.
Yep.
And if we care more, something good is bound to happen, I'm sure. Yeah.
But I still believe that it's a worthwhile kind of pain. I would rather have this pain than being apathy, being not caring about or don't see any beauty or anything in the world. I wouldn't choose that.
I think for English words, the first one would be empathy.
Empathy.
Yes,
Yeah.
empathy.
Why is that?
With a lot of things that's going on in our world right now, I think we might have different political views, we might have different beliefs, but in the end of the day, I think humanity always comes first. And in order for us to break through that barrier, we need to have empathy to truly listen to one another and try to put yourself in someone else's shoes. I think that's what we need.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, right?
What about the next word?
Self-compassion. I practice self-compassion a lot more after I joined pageantry because it's an industry that is people always can critique you and leave bad comments about you all the time, and sometimes you kind of believe those comments when you have a bad day. And I tend to tell myself that with and without those bad comments, I need to find compassion for myself. I am valid, I'm enough, and I'm ready to represent a Thai woman.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love both words. How about the third? Another one for us, please.
I think this one is very important, is global citizen.
Okay. Why do you like that word so much?
Because I grew up in a community that's very diverse, and I think being Thai have helped me gain a lot of friends and making sure that my friends get a lot of good experience. But at the same time, you can't just allow all of your friends, or at the same time you cannot just actually wait for your friends to understand all of the Thai culture or your Thainess. So you have to be a global citizen and understand other people's culture as well and try to meet in the middle. Because there are times that I don't understand my friend's culture and times that my friends don't understand my culture. I think at the end of the day, we have internet, we have its globalization, and that's why I think it's really good that we try to be more of global citizens.
Empathy, self-compassion, global citizen.
Yes.
They're so cool. How about Thai words? You must have had some great Thai words that you love so much. มีคำนี้ดีภาษาไทยไหม
มีค่ะคำแรกคือใฝ่รู้ค่ะ to seek knowledge.
Right.
I think it's very important for you to ใฝ่รู้ at all time from anything, from anyone. So I truly believe that I could learn and I could exchange my knowledge and learn from everyone in this room and everyone from this world if I keep being ใฝ่รู้
ใฝ่รู้เป็นคำที่ดีมากคำที่สองครับ
รับฟัง
รับฟัง Wow.
รับฟัง I
Okay,
think
why that word?
deep listening.
Deep listening. Not just listen, but deep listening.
Now we have a lot of informations, the stream of informations all the times, and sometimes we kind of take that for granted. We don't really listen, or when we talk to our friends, we listen to just respond back. And I tend to do that in pageantry as well. Like I just listen to something to respond back. So I have to tell myself that sometimes you don't need to respond. You can just sit there and be a listener. And I think if everyone could be a better listener, the world would be such a better place.
Yeah. There's a lot of talkers.
Yeah, a lot of
Aren't
talkers.
there? I mean, yeah, everybody wants to talk, and it's like being a listener seems very easy to do, but not a lot of people can do it well.
No.
Right?
Yeah, like people just listen and respond to talk back. But I think it's really important for you to just hold that unsolicited advice
To
sometimes
yourself.
and
Yeah.
be like, okay, yeah, I understand your struggles, and you know what? Now let's see what can we do about it.
Right.
Most of the time, people know what they want to do.
Yeah. ใฝ่รู้รับฟังขออีกสักคำหนึ่งปิดท้ายวันนี้ครับ
ครอบครัวค่ะ
You seem like you're very close to your family.
Yes.
And they support you in every way, right?
Yes. And the reason that I'm saying this, not only because I truly love my family, but I also want to encourage everyone who listen to this podcast to know that try to make yourself or your family a safe space for everyone within the family, because I think it's very important. The reason that I am who I am today is because my parents always accepted me as who I am. And I want every children to grow up and feel like they are protected in their home.
Resilience.
Resilient.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this word means a lot to me. You know, like I'm able to be happy again after like failure or something
Yeah.
like that. And yeah, it's a word that many people always say to me, always say to my face, you know, that you are
So
resilient
resilient.
person. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it means like coming back from bad moments in your life.
Yeah.
Bouncing back from like bad situation and be happy and be strong again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. It's a great word.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I
how
love
about
it.
Thai word? Do you have any?
My favorite Thai words, I would say that I like ใจดี
ใจดี
Yeah.
Wow. What a great word choice. Like ใจดี is so simple.
Yeah,
But it means a lot.
But it's mean a lot, you know, and I always, when I talk to my friends, and I always share like, oh, today I met a very good person, แบบคนนี้ใจดีมาก and it's like my favorite word because I really like คนที่ใจดี I really like a kind person who are kind-hearted in a way.
Yeah.
I would say motivation. I feel like I use that a lot. I try to motivate my friends and people that I come across because I think a life worth living is a life that you're motivated and you're living at your fullest potential. So motivation gets me so fired up and energetic. I love when I meet people and they motivate and inspire me. And I love to push out that energy to other people as well.
Can I have two?
Sure. Go ahead.
The first word would be perseverance.
Perseverance. That's huge, right?
That's huge.
Yeah.
Right? And another word for WBG people, I would say determination.
Okay.
We need to have these two, right, to really build new things and scale it to the point that we can call it a successful business.
Yeah.